السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معاكم مستر وسام وجيه your teacher for English language. كل سنة وحضراتكم جميعا بخير. إن شاء الله هنبدأ مع بعض النهاردة revision على unit 1 و 2 في Brainwave. تعالى ما نشوف بعد الجراماتيكال رولز اللي موجودة عندنا. هنبدأ بأول حاجة موجودة عندنا وهي ال present perfect continuous or progressive tense. تعالى ما نشوف أول حاجة عندنا وهي what is the form of the present perfect progressive tense. It consists of have or has plus been plus verb plus ing. And we all know that have always comes with I, we, they, you, and the plural noun. And for has, it comes with he, she, it, and the singular noun. Also, we can abbreviate has to P apostrophe S, and have we can abbreviate it to P apostrophe VE. Let's have examples. He has been studying English since he was 6. They have been playing tennis for a long time. What about the usage of this tense? The usage of this tense, we use the present perfect progressive to show that something started in the past and has continued up until now. For 5 minutes, for 2 weeks, and since Tuesday are all durations which can be used with the present perfect progressive tense. Let's talk about the key words for this tense. We have the first one, which is all plus a period of time. All, day or morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Since is followed by the past sentence and a definite period of time. It must be followed by a definite period of time. What about for? For, it must be followed by indefinite period of time or the whole period. And we can put the indefinite period of time plus now. These are the key words for the tense. Let's talk about some examples. She has been cooking all morning. He has been mending the car for 3 hours now. I have been playing the piano since I was 8. We have been living in Cairo for a long time. What about the question form? If we wanted to get a question for this tense, we have two kinds of question, the yes or no question and the WH question. Let's talk about the yes or no question, which is helping verb. We have to begin with have or has, then we will put the subject, then been, and the verb plus ing. And the answer must be with yes or no. Yes, subject plus have or has, been plus verb plus ing, and no plus subject plus haven't or hasn't been plus verb plus ing. Let's have an example. Has he been studying English for a long time? Yes, he has, or no, he hasn't. Have you been collecting stamps since you were 6? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. The other kind of question, which is question word. In this question, we have to begin with the question word, then we will put the helping verb have or has. After that, we will put the subject, then been plus verb plus ing. Let's see some examples. What have you been doing since you were 6? I have been learning the guitar since I was 6. Where has he been living? He has been living in Canada. How long have they been waiting for their friends? They have been waiting for their friends since the bus came. They have been waiting for their friends for a long time. What about the negative form? If we wanted to get the negative form out of this tense, we have to put not after have or has to be haven't and hasn't. Examples: Ahmed hasn't been eating pies. The boys haven't been playing football. With this, we finish the tense. Let's have some exercises for this tense. The first one, choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number one, he has been. Mend, mends, mending, mended. The car for 3 hours now. We have to choose mending. She has have or was been cooking all morning. She has. It has, be, was, were, been playing with a ball for a long time. It has been playing. Number four, we have been living, lived, lives in Cairo for a long time. We have been living. They haven't, has, hasn't, aren't been playing tennis for a long time. They haven't been playing tennis for a long time. What you have you, are you are been doing. What have you been doing? He has, he is, has he, is he been studying English for a long time? Put in your mind that this is a question, so we have to begin with the helping verb. So we have to say, has he been studying English for a long time? I have been learning the guitar since I have been, was, were, am 6. Since I was 6. Let's go to another kind of question, which is make a question. The first one, yes, she has been cooking food all morning. If we wanted to get the question, this is a yes or no question, so we have to begin with the helping verb. So we have to say, has she been cooking food all morning? Number two, we have been living in Cairo since we were 6. And we wanted to ask a question, so the answer doesn't include yes or no. So we have to ask with a question word. We have to put here how long. How long have you been living in Cairo? How long have you been living in Cairo? وبكده نكون خلصنا Unit 1. تعالوا بينا نروح على Unit 2 ونشوف ايه grammatical rules اللي موجودة فيها. Unit 2. The present progressive tense or the present continuous tense. The present continuous tense consists of am, is, or are plus verb plus ing. Am always comes with I, is always comes with he, she, it, or the singular noun. Are always comes with we, they, you, or the plural noun. And we can abbreviate am to P apostrophe M, and is we can abbreviate it to P apostrophe S, and are we can abbreviate it to P apostrophe RE. Before completing this tense, we have to know that is, we can abbreviate it to P apostrophe S. So how could we differentiate between is and has? Is, we can abbreviate it to B apostrophe S, and has, we can abbreviate it to P apostrophe S. To know that this abbreviation is or has, you have to look at the verb after it. If it's followed by verb plus ing, it means that this is. And if it's followed by the past participle, it means that this is has. Let's go back to the present progressive. Examples. I'm reading a book. He is playing football. They're watching TV. What about the usage? The usage of this tense. We use the present progressive tense for actions that are happening now. Mary is showing Nick her new book. They are reading about insects. Let's talk about the key words for this tense. Now, just now, right now, look, listen, at the moment. Examples: she is cooking now. Look, the bird is flying. Listen, the baby is crying. We are studying English at the moment. What about the question form? Helping verb. We have two kinds of question. The first one is yes or no question, the helping verb, and the other one is the WH question. If we wanted to ask a question for an answer which begins with yes or no, we have to begin with the helping verb is or are. Am is are plus subject plus verb plus ing. And the answer must contain yes or no. Examples: are you washing the car at the moment? Yes, I am. Or no, I am not. Is he drawing a picture now? Yes, he is. Or no, he isn't. And the other kind of question, which is question begins with a question word. Question word plus helping verb plus subject plus verb plus ing, and this is the formation of this kind of questions. Examples: what are you doing now? I'm writing a letter. Where is he going? He is going to the museum. Why are they visiting their grandfather? Because he is ill. What about the negative form? If we wanted to get the negative form out of this tense, we have to add not after am, is, or are. But actually, we couldn't abbreviate am with not because we don't have amn't in our language. But actually, we have isn't and aren't. So we have to say am not, isn't, or aren't plus verb plus ing. I'm listening to music. I'm not listening to music. He's using the computer. He isn't using the computer. We're having lunch. We aren't having lunch. Let's have some exercises for this tense. Choose the correct answer. He is mended the car now. He is mending the car now. Number 2. She is are was cooking at the moment. She is cooking at the moment. Look, it is was were are playing with the ball. Look, it is playing with the ball. We are living lives in Cairo now. We are living in Cairo now. They hasn't, aren't playing tennis at the moment. They aren't playing tennis at the moment. What you have you, are you are doing. What are you doing? Number 7, he has, he is. Has he, is he studying English right now? And this is a question, so we have to choose is he studying English right now? Number 8, listen, the bird is singing, sings, sung. Listen, the bird is singing. Let's go to another kind of question, which is make a question. The first one, yes, I'm studying insects in biology class. We wanted to make a question, so we have to begin with the helping verb, and don't forget that we have to transfer it to you, and you always come with are, so we have to say, are you studying insects in biology class? We are drawing pictures about our favorite animals. This kind of question, we have to begin with the question word. So what are you drawing pictures about? What are you drawing pictures about? I'm staying home because I'm ill. If we have because in our answer, we have to begin with the question with why. So we have to say, why are you staying home? Why are you staying home? The second tense of this unit, which is the present simple tense or the simple present tense. The formation of this tense is the infinitive with I, we, they, you, or the plural noun. But with he, she, it, or the singular noun, we have to add s, es, or ies. Examples: I read a book every week. We always play football. He watches TV in the evening. What about the usage of this tense? We use the present simple with verbs that describe thinking, feeling, and the senses. Example: the cake smells delicious. Let's go to the keywords of this tense. Always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, never, every, occasionally, seldom. Let's have examples. She always cooks food. I never tell lies. They sometimes visit a friend. We study English every day. So, where could we put or add the keywords for this tense? We have to add the keywords of this tense before the main verb or after verb to be if we use it as the main verb. Some verbs that we use with the present simple, like love, like, hate, believe, know, think, understand, remember, want, imagine, see, wish, smell, taste, hear. Let's have some examples. Complete the sentences. The bird won't eat the ladybug because it tastes terrible. I don't believe you. I think you're lying. Are you making a cake? It smells great. Close your eyes and imagine you are swimming in the ocean. I hear the sound of the ocean. We must be close. I'm not sure. I think this is her house, the one with the red door. What about the question form? We have two different kinds of question forms. We have two different kinds of question. The first one, the yes or no question, a question which begins with the helping verb. And if we talked about this one, we have to know that the question must begin with do or does. And the answer must include yes or no. So it will be do or does plus subject plus main verb or infinitive. Then we will complete the sentence and we will add the question verb. Examples: do you always wash the car? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Does he draw pictures every day? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. The other kind of question, which is a question with a question word. Question word, then we will add do or does, then the subject and the infinitive. Example: what do you do? I'm a doctor. Where does he go every day? He goes to school every day. How often do they watch TV? They watch TV once a day. What about the negative? If we want to talk about the negative, we have to say with I, we, they, you, or the plural noun, we have to add don't plus infinitive. And with he, she, it, we have to add doesn't plus infinitive. Examples: I listen to music. I don't listen to music. She uses the computer. She doesn't use the computer. We practice every day. We don't practice every day. Now we will go to the exercises. Complete the dialogue. Do you space how many legs insects have? Do you know? I'm not sure. I space they have 6. I think they have 6. Do you space learning about insects? Do you like learning about insects? Yes, I do, but my sister not them. Space them. But my sister hates them. She says they are scary. We are going to the museum tomorrow to learn more about insects. Do you know space to come? Do you want to come? It sounds interesting. I space. I could come with you. I wish I could come with you. But we are going to my grandfather's house. She space a lot of insects in her garden. She sees a lot of insects in her garden. وبكده نكون انتهينا من مراجعة الجرامر على يونت 1 و 2. أتمنى إن هي تكون عجبتكم وإن شاء الله بالتوفيق في الاختبارات القادمة. Goodbye for now and see you soon.